are. I really don't want to go under 3 hours a day. I've originally had been two. I feel like three really should be my minimum baseline. So I really need to get in and get a minimum of another 45 minutes ideally. I'd like to get an hour. Hopefully we get a really good stream going here. Maybe we'll get some good conversations. Training vlog is up today. Really happy with the training today. I'm hoping we see another weight swoosh by the end of the week. I think we will. Feel like I'm definitely getting leaner. Definitely full with all the food and the high satiety food I'm eating. I've still got to eat another half a watermelon today, and that'll finish up my food. I've already had all my protein and stuff. I'm good there. So I figure at the end of this cardio session, I'll knock down that other 600 calories or so, which will finish me up for the day. Still going to give me, should be well over at least 1,000 calorie deficit, if not more, even with that. Just because of all the cardio and everything we're doing in the training. But yeah, we did good. We did over an hour of it fasted, trained fasted, and then we're getting the rest in. So again, hoping we get a good stream. I'm hoping we get some good views here. The last couple of days have had phenomenal overall views. Today's been a little slower, but that's okay. Afternoon streams like this, though, do tend to do pretty decent, particularly if I run them out long, particularly because we'll have a good connection here. We're not going to have the sun blocking the phone out riding the bike. These tend to be pretty strong. So I guess we'll see how this goes. We're getting the views coming in a little bit. Hopefully we get some good questions and comments. I'm going to allow some nonsense in here, but some of them I have to get rid of. There's some stuff that does cross a line. But generally, a little bit of trolling is okay. It's always good for the views. But hopefully we get people get some interesting topics, get some training questions, other stuff. All right, it's been some problems with supers coming through, though, with these, some people have said. So some people might have to go do those in comments under other videos. But the main thing is my subscriber count's been definitely coming up since I've been doing all these cardio lives. So that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. That's a strong point. Yeah, so I'm just going to pedal. I'm going to chat with you guys. I'm going to check some other stuff while we wait for this to pick up. But hit the like button, guys. Hit the like. Comment as soon as you get in here. The faster you guys do all this stuff, the more people we get, the more views we get, the better the stream's going to be. Because the more people we get in, we get good topics. We get lots of stuff going on. So I'm checking all my Facebook stuff while we wait. All right, while we wait on everything to just kind of truck along. But yeah. What's up, Big J? Hey, OJC. Gabriel gives a little flex. Awesome, man. So how are you guys doing, man? What do you guys got going on? You got any questions? You got any comments? You got anything you guys want to talk about? Right? What do we got going on here, guys? We got people in here commenting now. Hit that like button, though, guys. You guys are both commenting. Get some likes flowing. But yeah, so far, OJC, you're got the crown in here. I'm not sure what's up with the crown and the numbers. They've given a little community thing, so I guess it's regulars who come in, multiple streams. You get kind of a crown and then a ranking for the stream. How's the cut going? It's coming along. We finally swooshed the first bit. My waist is definitely smaller. I'm down a notch in my lifting belt. I can't go over to my medium Inzer belt yet, though. It doesn't quite fit, so I figure we drop a little more. When I can fit into that one, we're in a good place. When I can drop a second notch into that one, we're in a good place. But I'm having to use my my large belt still. But it'll come down. I want to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to have to just cut. It's going to take a while. I'm just going to cut. We don't discuss international politics here, bro. She's asking me what I think about a president of another country. We don't cover that. But hit the like button. It would be greatly appreciated, guys. So we don't have any likes yet. We have multiple people commenting. Good work, man, just in time for the summer. So yeah, it should flow along nice. I'm just going to focus on the cut. I've had people asking, what happens if you lose some strength? At this point, I need to just cut. I can always rebuild strength. We've watched me do it every time. So I just can't care about it. I will just do my best to maintain as much muscle as I can, because that's going to be the goal. If we do that, we're in a good place there. But also, guys, hit that like button, please. I've got multiple people commenting, asking questions. We don't have any likes yet, so please hit that like button, that little thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. FG says, hello to you too, man. Hit the like button, FG. OJC, hit the like button. Come on, guys. I don't know why nobody's hitting it yet. Normally we get a bunch of them with this many viewers and comments. That's really unusual. I'm not sure if it's bugged out or people aren't hitting it. If you have a flu, should you train? Probably not, dude. There's the likes coming along now. No, generally speaking, you probably shouldn't be training with the flu. You should be in bed, recovering so that you can have some good workouts. There we go. Likes are coming along now. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, bro. If you really and truly have the flu, it might be time to just get in bed, get some extra sleep, get healed up, get recovered so you can have some good workouts again. Right? Do as I say, not as I do. People are like, Coach, didn't you train with the flu? Didn't you train with the Rona? Don't do what I do. Do what I tell you to do. Right? I'm crazy. Don't be following my example and stuff like that. Oh, we're losing likes. Somebody unliked. Somebody took a like away. I guess we need more people to hit that button. All right, come on, guys. Let's get that flowing. All right, let's get that flowing. You're a good man. Hope you continue to live a fulfilling life. Marty, hey man, I appreciate those kind words, dude. Marty, you know what? Here's how energy works. You wish me well. I hope that you have an amazing, wonderful, fulfilling life, Marty. How's that sound? Dude, I hope that you have an amazing life yourself and that you live life to its fullest and that it's fulfilling and that you make it all the way to 90 years old and when you die, surrounded by your loved ones one day. That's what I hope, all the way to the end. I wish that life for you. I got you, Coach. Appreciate it, Nutbag. Appreciate those likes, guys. Matthias, hey, Jason. What's up, Matthias? Hit that like button, man. Guy, I can't ever say your name. Was that Zeros? I trained today with the flu. I'm KO tomorrow, legs. Pray for me. How about you spend that time in bed, right? You need to get healed up, man. Don't be trying to train legs tomorrow with the flu, dude. Don't be doing that. There you go. I see some little likes coming along there. I appreciate it, brothers. Marty says, I'm trying, brother, but I've really messed things up for myself. I greatly appreciate it, though. Hey, Marty, here's the thing. We've all made mistakes. Marty, I've made some really dumb, stupid, horrific mistakes myself in my life. Okay? You can come back from it. Keep working on it. Try to undo any damage you've done. You can always do better. You can always improve, make up for the stuff, man. And just try to do better today and tomorrow to make up for yesterday. Move forward. That's my advice to you. How many cardio sessions do you have in a day, Coach? Usually at least 3 to 4 right now. Right? Just hit like, brother. Appreciate it, Matthias. Have you ever been to prison? No, I haven't. I have visited someone in jail before, though, who was in county jail. I went to visit them. Does that count? I had to wait in line and everything. Marty says, thank you, man. Pray, and I'm trying. There you go. Fist bump back to you, bro. That's all we can do, Marty. All we can do is do the best that we can in life. All we can do is, we're flawed human beings. We're going to make mistakes. All we can do is do our best to make up for our mistakes and to do better in the future. Do you feel your glutes doing belt squats? I don't. It's all good. I don't feel my glutes on. The only exercise I've ever felt my glutes on is a reverse hyperextension. Doesn't mean they're not working, though. Any ass to grass type squatting movement is going to build your glutes. Just because you don't feel it doesn't mean it's not working. Best way to address lateral muscle imbalances due to posture stress. I don't know about what you mean by posture stress. Just train, just lift, and do your best to lift evenly. It's all you can do, my JC. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get the likes up so we get the views up. Gregory said hi. Hey, Gregory, how you doing, man? Hit that like button for me, please. It'd be appreciated. Nice to know. Thanks, Mr. Yeah, so sometimes you have to look at biomechanics and say, right? You just have to look at biomechanics and realize you can't remove a primary mover if you do something a certain way. Can I ask why you just dropped YouTube? I don't understand. What do you mean? I never quit. Hobbit, I haven't gone a day without uploading multiple videos in 13 years. What are you talking about? I never quit. You just didn't check back in. I didn't stop making videos. Dude, I've uploaded, look at the video count on this channel. I have over 14,000 videos on this channel. I never stopped. Maybe you didn't check in. If Bulgarian split squat's enough for legs, yeah, you probably need some more exercises. I got stretch marks on my glutes and have been throwing like crazy with those. Yeah. Ice Cream Fitness, if I remember, yeah, but it was, I changed the name, right? I changed the name and I rebranded in like 2013 or whatever. How are you? I'm doing good, not me. BA says, how did you feel when Jerry Ward passed? I addressed that back at the time. I actually felt bad. When he passed, you know what had happened? I did a podcast with like Richard Rodriguez a week before Jerry died, and he'd asked me about him. I said, I'd kind of like to bury the hatchet with Jerry. Like we got in fights over stupid stuff. There was no reason for us to fight and beef because he asked me about him. I'm like, I'd like to bury the hatchet with him. And the guy died like 5 days after I said that. So I did feel this kind of a little way about that, right? Why all the coaches, fitness coaches are on YouTube Live. I don't know why we all are. I am. Where did you learn about fitness? Your earlier YouTube years, I wouldn't have listened to you, but now you seem very educated. Obviously, looking at you, you know what you're doing. Dude, I've just learned it from tons of places over the decades, man. Casey, I've learned from doing. I learned from losing 150 pounds when I was younger, right? Before I got seriously into lifting. I've learned from coaches. I've learned from books. I've learned from classes, but mostly from talking to other coaches and even coaching other people, right? You just acquire knowledge from all these sources year after year after year after year. Yeah, that was all pretty petty. You're right. That's what I said, AB, and it's messed up because he died within a week of me saying that, because another person asked me in his podcast, he's like, and I said that, man. I'm like, dude, we fought over some stupid. You're right. It was petty. Like Jerry and I fought over petty, stupid, meaningless stuff. And I said that, and I'm like, I'd like to bury the hatchet with the guy. I have no hard feelings towards him. And then he just died. It's like, man, that's kind of messed up. But maybe he heard that I said that. I don't know. But at least when the man died, I know that I had publicly said less than a week before, I'd like to bury the hatchet with him. I have no hard feelings. I hold no ill will towards this man. At least I said that and got it out there and put that energy out before he died. I didn't know he was going to die then, Kind of messed up, right? But what do you do? What do you do with that? You just say, wow. I mean, I think that goes to show that there are times, man, we got to just set petty differences aside with people. If it's something serious, I get it. But, sometimes, man, we have enemies and fight with people over something that doesn't even matter. And that kind of should be a wake-up call to all of us, right? How many of us out there have a ill will towards a person, or we fought, we bickered with them, or maybe we even hate them over something stupid? I think that goes to tell us, rethink those things. Sometimes it's not worth it, because he and I fought over stupid stuff, and then the guy died. And man, I talked some serious trash about that dude. He talked some serious trash about me. But then he died, and then you look at it and go, what was all of that over? Was it over anything that really mattered? Can you take it back? I can't take back the fact that I made videos calling him Junkie Ward. I can't take any of that back. And then the dude died. Yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons I don't do that much drama anymore. You got to look at that stuff. Casey Lee says, yeah, I need to lose 60 pounds. I've had 3 major back surgeries, so I gained a lot of weight. But now I'm ready to do something about it. I can't deadlift or squat, but I can do the rest. Well, Casey, get in and all right, Casey, do the things that you can do. Especially if you can still train your legs. If there's anything you can do for your legs with that, if you can do a hack squat machine, a belt squat machine, leg extensions, leg curls, build your legs. That'll help you, right? Alan says, do you have that same sentiment towards the guy that sees you or supplements? I don't hold ill will towards him. I need to look at your age. Casey, I'm $250 a month for coaching. Hit me up, dude. I got slots open right now. Casey, I also do one-off consultation calls. So hit me up on Facebook. I'll do a call with you. My calls are only $100. I give you at least a full hour or more of my time for the call, and we can go over a bunch of stuff. That's pretty cheap, but my full coaching is $250. I do tons of both. I do tons of those calls. So back over to Alan's point. The issue with the guy suing me is that he spent massive amounts of money coming after me. And then that whole company's involved, literally hired stalkers and trolls to create a hate campaign. The guy got on camera and said he would pour gas to watch me burn. On camera, in a video. I kept a copy. That's not minor stuff anymore. That's not petty. Now, I don't wish him ill will, but I don't want to be around him. I don't want to be his friend. What? What does this guy mean? Says, what are you talking about? I did over an hour of cardio outside today with my phone, just walking, doing my brisk walking. What are you talking about? What a silliness, right? So talking about Sam Saluk, yeah, I've said Sam Saluk may very well be on there. He used way too much gear, way too young. That's going to catch up with him. And I'm not saying that because I wish him ill will. I don't want Sam to die. Sam doesn't strike me as a bad person, right? Anybody look at Sam Sulek and think, oh, that's a bad person? No. Nobody I don't think he's a bad person, right? But he went a little too hard in the gear, a little too young, man. There could be a price to pay for that, unfortunately, right? Unfortunately. Not saying that is a good thing. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. Hey, Casey, yeah, absolutely. Hit me up, dude. My Facebook's linked under every video. Just go to my Bigger Fitness page. Don't send it to my private one. Yeah, hit me up, dude, and figure out maybe what you need. If you need either one of those services, I'll be glad to help you out. Ted's one of my clients. Ted's in here right now. Right, you've seen Ted's vlogs, Ted's update pictures. Ted's doing great. He's in the chat right now. You got that BAP on you, coach. That BAP, right? Oh, man. Ted's funny. He gets in here and he trolls big time. But yeah, it's usually the real Ted. Is what rice and chicken good for losing weight? I'm doing chicken and rice right now on this cut. Look, I put all my meals up on social media. White rice can be a little harder. I'm doing brown rice, but white rice can work with enough vegetables. You use enough vegetables to cover the satiety, it's fine. Lots of people do chicken rice, but you need lots of vegetables for the satiety side of it, plus the nutrients, you know. But you can do white rice. You just need a little more vegetables because it's a little less filling, right? A little faster absorbing, but you can. It is workable. Right, it's absolutely workable. Hit that like button, though, guys. Get them likes up. Let's get them views up. How many lists today, Coach? Before this one, I did like 2 hours, 15 minutes, maybe a little more total. So we're going to get, this is not going to be like yesterday. This is a training day. I'm not trying to do 4 hours of cardio after lifting. But I do want to hit 3. Right, I want to hit a minimum of 3. Dude, I can't do fish feature. I'll vomit if I tried to eat tuna. I'd puke my guts up. I can't put fish in my mouth. And yes, it's a trauma-based thing. I can't do it. But white rice and chicken, sure. I can't do tuna, but I'm doing brown rice mostly right now. Why would rice be bad for weight loss, Casey? Cardio doesn't kill gains. What's a good amount of vegetables and grams you would recommend for the vast majority of people? In grams, like I think 500 grams is a good starting point. Total fruits and vegetables for a day. There's a starting point. I do that in broccoli every day. Just broccoli alone. It's like a regular day for me, right? No, buy stocks. Cardio doesn't kill gains. I had to crack my neck a little. Do you weigh your meals? No. But I know how much chicken I eat through the week because I know what's in the packages when I cook it, and I know how many days it lasts, so I've got that covered. I measure the dry scoops of my rice. And then let's say I'm doing mostly chicken and rice for my calories. Do I really care if I get the vegetables perfect? It's like 30 calories difference if I misjudge it. Do you grow when you sleep? Sleep is big. Yeah, most of your muscle growth happens while sleep. Coach, does a taste of tuna remind you of someone? No, not really. Dude, why are you guys going down on girls who taste fishy? If they taste fishy, man, she needs to go see a doctor. It's not supposed to taste like that. Yeah, by stocks, you absolutely gain most of your muscle during your sleep. Yeah, I like 500 grams of broccoli or spinach. Yeah, there you go. They say so many carbs. I disregard for sure, but that's what he was saying. He was a meathead in the gym. Dude, lots of guys get ripped on low carbs. Lots of guys get ripped on high carb. Have you ever run Masteron? Yeah, I like Masteron actually. It's pretty decent. I grow from it. I think Primo's better though. I'm just doing tests right now though. We're doing just 250 tests. That's all I do. That's all I need, man. 48. I'm not trying to get super big anymore. Modest gains. I do moderate carb, high protein, low fat when I cut. That's not a bad approach, future. I'm going to be jacking the protein up a little more, dude. I bought 18 pounds of chicken breast today. I'll put the picture. I bought 18 pounds of chicken breast, some more Greek yogurt for a quick run today. Hello, Jason. Do squats or deadlifts work more glutes? Oh, man, that is a hard one to answer. Technically, the deadlift is more glute as far as the work done on the lift itself, but you're going to get a deeper stretch with the squat. So in theory, the squat might cause more glute hypertrophy. Deadlift's probably going to give you a little more upper body with it though, definitely more hamstring, right? We could debate that a lot, but I'm going to lean in the direction of squats probably giving more glute hypertrophy. Just started watching again. How often do you do these lives? Right now, I'm doing them every day, Casey, because I'm doing hours and hours of cardio. I'm streaming most of it here. I'm doing some of it on Facebook, some of it on, just on the 2 Facebooks. If they ever change something with my program there, I'm going to do all of them on Facebook because it's just would be financially make more sense. But right now, they're worth more to me to do them on YouTube, so I do them on YouTube. Big up, coach, heading to bed, but hope you have a good cardio. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Peppermint, appreciate the like. He comes in, you've liked in every single one of these today. Thank you. I mix, I'm gonna say you say mix. I mix Greek yogurt with protein powder, add a little honey, a little natural peanut butter, 70. That's not a bad approach. I wouldn't necessarily add the honey. You could if you want the carbs. A little natural peanut butter, a little protein powder, and Greek yogurt is awesome. Hey, buy stocks. You get my thumbs up on that meal. Straight up, dude. I literally do that same thing sometimes. Or I'll mix some frozen fruit, a little frozen fruit, like some frozen cherries in Greek yogurt with a little protein powder. That's awesome too if you want a little more carbs, a little less fat. But if you're trying to add healthy fats, dude, that's a great meal, right? Like, you can't go wrong there. That's a solid choice, especially for getting jacked, getting big. Okay, sweet, I'll be a regular now. I hope the haters from the past see you now eating their worst. No, they still hate. Casey, they've never stopped hating, dude. They hate 24/7. They come in these streams. I got to ban them like every day. I eat cornflakes. Does that get a thumbs up? No, light free. Why are you eating cornflakes? This man up here eating Greek yogurt with protein and natural peanut butter in it, right? That's like a straight up, let's gain muscle meal, right? There's so much protein and just anabolic goodness in that. And you're over here talking about cornflakes. I'm not sure. It's a new thing on YouTube. It just started in the last day. So it's something to do with the people with the crowns or regular posters are the most engaging. I'm not sure, but it's something to do with the post in here. Let it go, idiots. You're doing good for people. Casey, they can't let it go. For some reason, they think that I'm the most evil person. So my haters almost seem to believe that I'm like Satan and Hitler had a love child and a butt baby, and it's me that popped out. Like, they had butt sex, and then I popped out as the baby between the two. That's literally how they view it. It's crazy. What's up, like this guy? What's up, Jason Anderson? Appreciate it, man. Hit that like button, guys. Ted says, heavy is the crown. Yes, indeed it is. That was also from a really good movie. What was that movie? Oh, what was that police movie? What was his name? Like Jack Nicholson said it in there. Well, Saddam. No, that's from South Park, dude. That was Saddam and Satan in that South Park. Close enough, though, I guess. Right? Man, I forgot what that movie was. Well, does anyone know that reference? Right? I think Leonardo DiCaprio was in it. Jack Nicholson. All about this crime ring and undercover cops and dirty cops. What was it called? But I remember Jack Nicholson in there says heavy as a crown. Do you watch any series? I just watched Andor the other day, actually. I've been watching more stuff while chilling at night to relax and unwind. Is it The Departed? It might be The Departed, actually. That's like my brother's favorite. I have a friend who we call each other brothers. We decided we were brothers in our 20s. Long story. That's like one of his favorite movies. We watched it together. I'm going to buy chicken and rice tonight. I'm going to start. After work today, I'll reach out about coaching for sure. Absolutely, Casey. And like I said, Ted's a client right now. He's in the chat. So Ted Lint, he's one of my lifters, and he's getting pretty jacked and pretty strong. You see all his progress coming along if you look through the stuff. Look on the Facebook too. I got his update pictures. But we got his vlogs coming up. Donnie Brasco, maybe. And I don't think it's on. It might have been The Departed. I think that might be it. Yep, might be it. Good work, Ted. Yeah, Ted's getting that lean bulk's going well. He still has abs. We've capped 190 pounds. All right. Making them gains. Finishing up my cut, 207 pounds down to 180. Time to eat. Lean bulk, dude. Keep the cuts, Jason. Lean bulk it up, a pound a month, dude. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. Don't bulk it up fast. You worked hard to cut. Stay lean. Take your time. Go up slow. All right. Departed was the film. Yeah, I think that was it, Scott. I think that's the name. That was a good movie, dude. That was a really good movie. Togi says he wants to be the first hybrid pro to not work out. I don't know. I keep hearing people talk about Togi. I don't know who he is really. Ted, have you learned a lot from Coach? Ted's going to come back with something really hilarious if he's in here. Oh, Jason, we'll do the carnivore diet, dude. It's going to kill you, man. It's horrible. You're going to have gut biome issues, atherosclerosis. I said this before, I will never bulk again. You may not need to. And if you do, you can just go up with lean gains. All right? My opinion. All right, we're making good time here. Coming along nicely. Oh, I got to check my stuff. Looking for a certain message. All right. Yeah, good advice. Yeah, lean bulk, dude. I mean, again, look at Ted's updates, physique updates. Even though he's an athlete, he still has a six-pack. You ever eat takeaways? No, not really. You ever done rice with eggs? I have in the past. Yeah, I've done. Dude, I put eggs in the Instapot. Or I don't like to cook them all the way. I've done it in the past where I do it, and then when it goes to keep warm, I pop the lid off and throw the eggs in. Dirty bulking is so damn stupid. I agree. It's pointless. You don't even gain more muscle. Like, you do not even gain more muscle from dirty bulking. Just clean bulk. Just take your time. Go up slow. All right? And dudes can do it for a long time. I try to tell this to some guys. They're like, they're at their body weight. I'm like, yeah, but dude, from where you are, you could just gain a pound a month for 2 or 3 years straight. Right? Gain 25, 30 pounds over 2 or 3 years. Then it's going to be solid. We all have dirty bulk. We've all done it. I love rice and eggs. Great combo. It works. It works. Especially if you don't mind a little bit of the fat in there in your diet. It's decent. Pretty workable. Plus, you got to think about the quality of protein in an egg. You know, you got great carbs with rice. I used to fight MMA as an amateur, so I know the basics of working out. I want to get a lot more knowledgeable with the dieting part of it. Do you coach on that as well? I do all of it. I primarily do the strength training, but I do the diet as needed. I don't charge more for people who need diet advice with it, but it's kind of tacked on. It's a tacked on service. But I don't charge extra. If people need diet help, they need diet help. Is fructose hard on liver? Yes, free fructose that reaches the bloodstream, right? If it reaches the bloodstream and gets to your enzymic pathways, yes. If it reaches the liver, it's hard on your liver. Do belt squat supplement front squats well? They can, yeah. This Ted, my client, you just need good programming and to actually do it, Casey. You don't need to learn anything. Like Ted does, it's true, Ted doesn't always learn a lot about it. He just follows the program. Yeah, he just kind of trusts me to program it. Yeah, it's free, Casey. I pay more for that knowledge for sure. Because you get stronger with the fat. Yeah, yes, Scott, but it's the leverage. It's the fat isn't going to make you recruit more muscle fibers with that leverage. That's what people forget. A 10% total is too big, yet people say, yes, 2 is too high. I think I'm hamstring dominant. I can do 3 sets of 5 with 90 pounds on squats, but it is barely enough weight in a stiff leg deadlift. Wait, 3 sets of 5 with 90 pounds, that's still light, dude. What are you talking about? We don't have enough weight on the bar to be talking about hamstring or quad dominant yet. Hitting bench day right now. Awesome old Basil. All right. So, yeah. But no, I definitely don't charge extra for people who need nutrition stuff. It's just some of my people need nutrition help, some don't. So, but they all get the training. Yeah, I program pretty specifically around your goals. I do a lot of different programming styles. It's going to be needs dependent based on the client and what they're doing. Yeah, I was about to hitting bench. Hit that like button, guys. Get them likes flying. Let's keep it going. It's possible to keep abs all year round. Yeah. Lots of people keep their abs year round. It's harder, but it can be done. Is it bad to do tren at 20? Yeah. Dude, tren is not worth the side effects. Okay, my honest opinion as someone who is pro responsible gear use, I don't think tren is a good idea in general. I'm just not going to advocate tren. The side effects, in my opinion, are not worth it. So even my untested lifters, my guys who compete untested who use drugs, I tell them I don't want them doing tren, even for powerlifting meets. I would prefer if they don't. And I've had guys make it to, I've had guys qualify for nationals. I've had guys qualify for worlds on literally just 500 milligrams of mild stuff like Test plus Deca, Test plus Primo. Like not even using a gram, it's like 500 and stuff. Just fine. Do you think everyone that takes gear shortens their lifespans? No. I mean, the data doesn't really fully support that idea. Maybe. But it's also, what are they doing? What's happening with their blood work? What's happening with left ventricular hypertrophy? Are they accumulating atherosclerosis? Doesn't data support that TRT is safe? Yeah. In fact, people who go on TRT have 30% lower stroke and heart attack rates. That's what the data showed, that people who go on TRT versus people who choose not to, they had a lower stroke and heart attack rate. That's a pretty good set of numbers, and that was looking at over 100,000 people in that study. Doctor won't let me. I've never heard of a doctor say they won't let you check your T levels. You can just go get them checked. Dude, you can get them checked for less than $100. What's your favorite cheap meal pizza? I haven't had it in a year and a half, but it's my favorite. Just pay it yourself, TG. Exactly. You can just go get your test tested. Like, it's not a big deal. Do you ever do lean ground beef? Not lately, but I have in the past. I like 90-10 sirloin, actually. If I were to pick a ground beef that I prefer, I like sirloin, like the 90-10 ground sirloin. Gary, you crazy if we take, hey, Jax, I'm 48. I'm on test sip right now. Is it bad to do cocaine? Answer, yeah, that's a bad combo, lame. Bad to do cocaine in general. You start combining recreational drugs with anabolics, and that is a downward spiral. I have literally lost friends. I have lost multiple friends to that who are dead now. So my advice, as someone who has literally lost friends who are dead to doing recreational drugs with gear, including specifically cocaine, I'm going to say hell no. How do you get on TRT with a good testosterone level? Talk to your doctor, get your T levels tested. Like ideally, I wouldn't want to be under about 400 nanograms per deciliter. So Casey, go to your doctor, have them pull your bloods, right? I discuss all that stuff with clients too, so if you hit me up, I can give you honest advice on that. And I'll look at your blood work and stuff too. A lot of my clients send me their blood work. I wouldn't want to be under 1500, lame, right? I was 505 about 4 months ago. Well, that's reason. No, dude, if you're 505 nanograms per deciliter, that's right in the healthy range. Jason, I overestimated by 3,000 calories last night. I've been streaking my diet 99% of the time. I feel so much guilt and look so bloated today. Well, Joe, Joe, here's my advice. Here's my advice, Joe. Just go back on track. Put it in the past. You made a mistake. Don't let it mess with you psychologically. Put it in the past. Start over fresh today with a new mindset. Okay? That whole guilt, then we start trying to purge the calories. Also, now you don't get in that mindset. Just accept it. You messed up. Move forward. Do better. My advice. Can we take beta blockers and still make gains? I'm not sure. If I pay for a consultation, am I able to talk to you about anything during the hour? Tom, within reason. Like, Tom, no, I'm not going to answer certain things about my personal life. No. If you're going to ask crazy stalker stuff, no. But are you able to ask me other things? Are we just going to be able to bro out? Sure. Right? Yeah. Exactly. So, no. Exactly. Stalker. Crazy stalker. Hold spasm. My chest is at 350 mine. My mid-20s doc said he won't give me any until it's under. A lot of docs won't prescribe till you're under 300 old spasm. A lot of them won't. Yeah. So it's pretty common. Some doctors will, a lot of them won't. At least half won't. I mean, Lamb, I agree. I wouldn't be happy with 315. And I wouldn't be happy with less than about 800 personally. But that's just me. Jackson's have taken beta blockers for over 5 years because of a heart condition, so have made good gains. Well, there you go, Robbie. Robbie's got your answer. Thank you for chiming in, letting him know. Much appreciated. Is much appreciated. All right, good deal. We're going to get plenty of cardio in. We're in a good place today with this. Jaxel. So, yeah, Jaxelus, he got you, or Jackals, I guess. Not sure how we pronounce it. Yeah, he's got you covered there. So it's always nice. You get people with their own experiences in these streams, man. They're able to chime in, help people out. All right. Also, guys, hit that like button for the final stretch. I'm going to hit at least 3 hours, so I need this to run 45 minutes, but I may run it longer. All right, I may go a bit over. I'm not trying to do 4 hours today like I did yesterday. You're hitting some major cardio lately. When will you give your body a little break? I'm going to have a day sooner or later where I go, man, I just need a day off from it. It'll happen when it happens. There'll be a day where I just wake up and go, you know what? I'm going to do 30 minutes and call it quits for today. It'll happen sooner or later. But as long as I can do it, I will do it. My body tells me it needs a slight breather. We can do that, or I could just up the carbs that day. Do you do cardio for the heart? Right now, Lamb, I'm doing it to cut. Jason, when you get the leanest you've ever been on YouTube? Joe, that is the current plan, yes. I'm going to get leaner than I did when I competed at 198. And I had abs and everything, you know, the weeks leading into that. I want to get nice. I want to get pretty lean, yeah. I want to have to where we have full separation between all the abs. I'm going to definitely talk to my doc because I was dieting, not lifting weights, doing walking. I was only eating 1,100 calories, barely losing weight. Man, whoa, that's crazy, Casey. Is tuna? Sure, tuna's a great cutting food. I just don't eat fish. I can't stand fish. So for me personally, no. For you, yeah, I mean, it can be, but watch the mercury. So that's your problem, Jacob, too much mercury from tuna these days due to ocean pollution. So the FDA has guidelines. It's going to be a pretty small amount. It's going to be a pretty small amount. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a little bit of fatigue from the cardio, but I want to hit my 3 hours for the day. What do you think is your best body part by bodybuilding standards? Your quads, calves, or lats? Probably my lats or calves. I mean, a lot of people are like, your calves. I'm like, no, it probably really is my lats. Look at my lats in a lot of the video clips. From bodybuilding, probably that. But calves would definitely be a close second. We know it's not my biceps. Lols. All right. Sometimes we just gotta own it. There's a lot of people I know who's doing the sugar diet thing. It's nothing stupid. You saw my videos on it, I'm sure. Since you brought it up, I'm sure you've seen what I had to say about it. It's ridiculous. And these clowns are pushing it. Same clowns that push carnivore, now going to push the sugar. I mean, I guess it's the lesser of two evils. I would rather them push the stupid sugar diet than this crazy carnivore diet, which is probably the worst fad diet I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm super anti-carnivore. Like, why can't people do chicken, rice, broccoli, vegetables, lean protein, whole foods? Why can't we eat carbs, healthy fats, lean protein, vegetables? What's the problem, guys? Right? Yeah. But Durian Rider wasn't pushing it for bodybuilding. He's an endurance athlete. So, Kelly Muscle started, well, he did that whole watermelon, but he wasn't adding refined sugar to everything. He was eating just fruit. But yeah, Kelly Muscle's cray-cray. We know that. I have lagging lats. I never feel them in the exercise either. Weighted pull-ups from a dead hang, dead stretch, weighted pull-ups. Go into a full hang at the bottom. Okay? That will help. Best thing you can do for lagging lats. I mean, barbell rows are help, but really the pull-ups are going to build the base for that if the lats are truly lagging. All right? But you need to stretch. You need to feel them stretch at the bottom. That's the important part. They need to stretch. So you can't just, oh, I think I went low enough and just bounce them out. You got to stretch them. Yeah, but you don't necessarily have to feel them. You'll feel them stretch though, right? Do you feel them pull? Like, do you go into a full hang where your scapula come apart? They're going to work if you do that. They're going to work, Robbie. I feel my lats on everything, but that's probably why my lats grow so big. I have a really good mind-muscle connection with them. Yeah, your traps are big, lower and mid, true. Yeah, that comes from all the rowing and deadlifts I've done. I mean, I deadlifted over 600. You definitely get that thickness from the traps. The width comes from the lats. I try single arm pull downs to learn. Guess I'm wrong about this, but it feels like it's easier to bring up small muscle groups like biceps, neck, and calves during a cut. I don't know. I don't see why it would be. But I'm training my biceps pretty hard during this cut, to be fair. You saw me at it today. I'm going to do 12 sets of hard curls every week while cutting still. You can only handle so much volume though with all the cardio. I've got to really watch everything. All right, thanks. I just have really bad mind muscle. Yeah, and I'm the opposite. I feel lats on everything. Like, I feel lats on deadlifts more than I feel the other muscles most of the time. Like, seriously. Like, if I do a rep work with like 550 or something, it feels like lats more than anything else for me. So yeah, wish I had that. You know. Yeah, so I feel like my lats kind of work on everything. I feel them on pullovers. I even feel them on my tricep. After you get pissed at me, I feel them on my tricep extensions. You know. All right. Yeah. But I do that pullover effect in there too. I never felt my lats in training until I brought my erectors up. Your lats reinforce your erectors, these spinal deadlifts and vice versa. Yeah, true, Ted. Is there an idea that, well, we've had your whole back growing pretty good, Ted, haven't we? Is there an ideal break time for either power? Like, you rest between sets? 3 minutes is pretty optimal in the research for hypertrophy. All right. Yeah, definitely building erectors up help. We pushed your erectors pretty hard with those good mornings up for Ted. Good chatting with you. Got to get back to work, but I'll reach out tonight. Have a good day. Hey, appreciate it, Casey. I look forward to hearing from you, man. And we're pretty much at 3 hours for the day. What's the lowest fatigue forearm exercise? What part of the forearm? Because, I mean, I would say the extensors because it's such a small muscle with light weight, but you're not working the flexors. Do you really need that low of a fatigue forearm exercise? I mean, you could just do the behind the head standing ones behind the back with a heavy weight. I mean, it's just a forearm, you know? All right, guys, I've hit 3 hours for the day. You know, this was a really good training day. We did 4 hours, over 4 hours yesterday. I think 3 hours is enough cardio for the day. What do you guys think? I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and wind it down. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys next time.